Hey guys, John from NBC. Today I'm going to do a little wake-up call, if you will. Tax time. It's coming. Stay tuned. Hey guys, we appreciate your support. Thanks for following us, watching us, subbing. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. We just broke 1,200 subscribers. We have a giveaway in the work, and once I can get the boys to nail down what we're doing, we're going to put that out pretty soon on social media. We're trying to make it a good giveaway. We're not trying to give away a blaster or something like that, so that's coming. Leave a like to the video and a comment. If you dislike this, hit the dislike twice. That way it really lets people know that you don't like it. So again, this is not the tax. I did a tax video before, so go back and watch that. It's more detailed. This is kind of a reminder because we're 3.5 months away from actually filing taxes. I mean, this year's flown by, and we're already in the middle of October, end of October. Usually we have all our receipts and stuff by January, and then we can start filing taxes in February. So the reason I'm doing this is the other day I was sitting down catching up on my own personal list, my tax list that I was doing, all of my sales, all of my purchases, going in there. Over an hour I had to sit here and go back and forth on eBay to try to find them. So you don't want to make it worse. We have to pay taxes. We're grown-ups. Don't make it worse by trying to cram and get all your receipts and find everything at the end. That could really hurt you, because if you don't have receipts showing how much you paid for everything and how much you spent for the card, then you're going to get hit for the whole card. So we have a box that we keep our receipts in. We have a sheet folder that we keep our grading fees in. PSA, SGC, CSG. We keep them all in here so we can keep them. Again, I go over all that in the video, so I don't want to really touch on it anymore. So I have a few bullet points that I wanted to touch on just as refreshers and reminders. I'm not a tax guy, so don't take anything I say seriously. If you're not sure about doing this stuff, it's kind of different this year. Get a tax guy. That's what I do. I have a tax guy. I go there, I give him all my paperwork, and then I kick back. He asks me a few questions. He tells me this is how much you're getting back, or unfortunately sometimes this is how much you owe. So if you're not sure on how to do everything here, the best thing you can do is keep good records, keep your receipts, print that out, take it to somebody, get it done, and then next year you'll know what's going on. You'll be able to do it better for yourself. I might get a buzzer here, but I think last year eBay did not send you that form until you sold $20,000. There was a buzzer there, then I was wrong on that, but it's a very high amount. This year it's $6.99 or more. You're going to get a form from eBay saying you made this much money on eBay. Now, just because you get the form, don't be scared. eBay is going to say you made $2,500 on eBay this year. That's not what you're getting taxed on. You have to take out what you have in that card. Again, go back and watch that video. It'll go over everything. So you want to keep good records. You want to make sure that you keep good records. How much you paid for the card, how much shipping was, eBay fees, all that stuff you want to keep track on. You want to keep your receipts. You want to keep your grading fees. Estimate your gas. I work at the post office, so this doesn't work for me because I'm already going there. But if you live in the boonies somewhere and you have to go to the post office 2 or 3 times a week, and it's 8 miles there and eight miles back, keep track of that. Ask your guy, I spent this many miles per gallon, or this many miles I went. He can figure out that stuff and let you know. Usually with the tax guys, there's a set amount that if it's below that, you don't need receipts. If it's above that, you need receipts. Tax guys know that. So let's say it's $250. He can estimate based on how many sales. When you take your sheets to him, you're going to show him how many sales you had. He can estimate, all right, bubble wrap, tape, ink, paper, gas to the post office. Yes, he's at that amount. You can claim that amount. If you have receipts for all that stuff and you can, prove that you did it, then you can claim more, but you have the receipts to cover yourself. So they're not faking or lying. You just have to be able to prove that it actually happened. So that's it. Pretty much it's just a wake-up call to get ready, get your stuff together. we're going to learn a lot this year when we go. In the past, I've gone to my guy. He's like, I said, I sold some stuff on eBay. He says, how much? I said, it was about this much. He goes, yeah, don't worry about it. That's not enough. So based on me being married, how much money I make outside of here, my wife, and how much taxes and all the stuff that we get, he knows. So each one of us is different on how much you can make before it changes you in a different tax bracket. Again, see a professional, don't see John. So one thing I'm going to do is learn this year for next year. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. I won't be able to do them all, but I'll take the best questions, and I'll when I go to my guy and he's doing the paperwork, I'll be able to ask him, hey, what about this? What about that? Like grading fees. This is something I learned from him last year when I was asking him. You don't get charged for your grading fees. You can't claim that this year. Like if I spent $500 on grading fees, I can't take that and say that's what I got. The grading fee breaks down to each card, and it goes with the card. So if I got a card graded 3 years ago and I sell it this year, then I claim the grading fees, the raw card value, how much money I have into it, shipping to and from the company, all that stuff. So it goes with the card. It's not just during that time. So if you leave the questions down below, it'll give me some good ones. First one I have on my list is if I pull a card from a sealed wax box, like let's say an optic, prism, nice card, and it's worth so much money based on what eBay says, how do I get a declared value for me that I put into that card? I don't know if it's going to come down to you paid $200 for the box or 30 cards in there, so you divide that. So that's one of the questions I have for him. Again, leave me your questions down below. Get ready, guys. It's almost tax time. You don't want to have a headache at the end trying to get all your stuff together. If you do it when you buy the cards or when you sell things, keep track of it. Maybe set a day during the week. Tuesday is going to be my day to do that. Keep all your records. Take that stuff to him. It's going to make it a lot easier for you, and it's probably going to save you some money. Because if eBay says you made this much and you don't have any receipts to say, yeah, but I spent this much doing it, then it could cause some trouble for you. So again, we appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good day.